Okay, so we are at King of the 28s at US 36. I didn't film any footage last night. This trip has been full of new car blues, new RV blues, things like that. So anyways, in the Kansas City metro area, I'm looking for an individual to work on the house electrical system of this unit. So if you know anybody, or if you are that buddy, reach out. Anyways, okay. Megan did a bang up job getting this sucker cleaned up, kind of like a house. We've had Henry and Logan in here running around all day long. We stayed in here last night. Warm trip. Half of our 110 stuff isn't working, and now I don't think most of it works. So anyways, last night was open test and tune, and we made one shake at the track, and it was a solid run. It was good. It was it set the 28-inch track record for this facility. So if you're here, you saw the time, and if you weren't, then we missed you. So this place is packed. House is packed. Great turnout. This track has been plagued with rain all season long, and these grounds, they don't drain very well. So instead of tearing up all the turf and everything else, they've had to postpone a lot of test and tunes. And this is actually a rescheduled date for this event. So this is the Mike Franks Memorial Race, is the first of many. And Mike was a great part of helping us get the car figured out years ago up here by coming up to the test and tunes weekly. Like, I don't think we missed one year except for like 2. So to see this kind of turnout for this has been awesome. We've seen tons of people that I haven't seen in 10 or more years. Babe's rocking her new hairdo for October. It's August. She's looking fly over there. So we got our RV out here. We didn't tow with it this time, so there's some updates I want to make to it before we do the towing. Trying to come up with some funny names for it. I was thinking about calling it Skid Mark. I think Logan said he wanted to call it DJ Dookie Brown or something like that. Something like that. So we are actually getting ready to be called up for our first round pass tonight. So figure we do a quick little intro before we get up there. The car's been doing fantastic. We've had some issues with some other pieces on the trailer. We'll get into that later if we want. But so far, the star of being the bad luck absorption this weekend so far has been the RV. So hopefully come tomorrow we can drive home. It's a big hope. Okay. What's next? Next, I probably ought to get in the car and get ready to make this run. So first round, we got Chris Maggers family. Could be a tough round. We're changing some control strategy stuff in the tune-up. So I want to try something. So hopefully it's not something that we lose. But if it does, second chance tonight pays $3,000 to win, guaranteed, free entry. And if you're in the non-defeated side of the bracket, it pays $10,000 to win. So that's what our prize, or that's what our eyes are on, is for that. So we'll see if we can seal the deal on that. All right, well, I'm gonna get loaded up in the car and get ready to roll out. Yeah. All right, we're pushing up for round 1 right now. If you can hear that rotary, that's a Morris, the Crazy Dorito RX-7 versus Joey Heichel. So we don't know who's gonna get that one. Joey's been working on figuring out his nitromethane mix to get ready for the future, as he says. And the RX-7's got some pretty good test licks on it. You know, he hasn't made any passes this weekend yet, but he races quite a bit too. So it's going to go either way. So we won't have video of that, but we'll So there's maybe 1 or 2 like that. So, all right, well, I need to get my jacket on because we're kind of late to the lanes. So, oops. I'm gonna go ahead and spoil the probable ending of tonight. And unfortunately, my 45-year-old air compressor I bought this spring, the high stage cylinder developed a crack in the side of it that we finally saw this morning. So after we made our run and we had a heck of a time trying to recover the bottles, and we really didn't get any air in the bottles after our pass last night. Unfortunately, everything we've tried today to get that fixed has resulted in other leaks in different areas on that head. So I think we've just hit the fatigue point on that cylinder head. So unfortunately, our amount of runs that we're going to be able to make are very limited. Yeah, I gotta be honest, I don't have any faith that we're gonna be able to maintain. I mean, we're gonna have to get a buy. We have to get a buy and do a motor run in order to have any kind of chance of finishing this event. So we gotta make 4 passes, 4 runs. So if we don't get a buy and we have to run every pass, by the time we get to the final, we're not gonna have like any juice left in the tank. So it's unfortunate, but we're at home, so we're not like 1,000 miles away like we normally are doing this. And yes, I do plan on buying an extra compressor. Yes, I did buy an RV instead. And yes, I actually did have some other compressors with my eye on them, but they had sold before, or they had sold by the time I had earned enough money to go get them. So not to be a downer on this one, but it's kind of what I'm working with right now. So all right, well, anyways, we're through first round. Move on to round 2. Fingers crossed we get to buy this round or next round. I think I'd rather have the buy in a semi. Yeah, I'd rather have the buy in a semi. So, all right. All right, we are pushing up for...
No, we don't know what lane yet.
No, we're in right.
Oh, we're in right.
All right, we're pushing up for round 2. There's actually no buy this round because there was, yeah, the way the cars worked out. I guess my math was bad. Semis, there's a buy. So, I'd say right now, we're kind of limping her in, so we don't have a whole lot of bottle pressure, but if we can get past this round, which the track is tricky, it's got a bunch of dew, it's not doing very good, just because, I mean, it's dropping temperature so fast. I mean, it was like near 90 earlier today, and it's now midnight, and it's like 62. So, the track is absorbing moisture in a hurry. We're bringing in moisture in a hurry. So, as long as we can 60 foot like we have been, then we should already be moving pretty good. And we just got carried up momentum to get out the back first. So, right, I feel good with that. But yeah, if we get through this round, then we have plenty of air to bring the system all the way back up to more than enough to repeat our track record here. But the track's not good enough to handle it anyways. So, anyways, I guess anyways is the word of the day for this round. Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. So, Megan keeps talking me off the ledge. She's been one positive trooper all weekend long, handling the kiddos. We got Henry and Logan here, and with the power on the trailer being super inconsistent, not the trailer, the RV, it's been quite the strain on myself. So, and she's been handling it like a champ. So, kudos to her. She's now doing some poses for me. I think she's lost her mind. We're practicing our reversing skills, apparently. All right, well, we're gonna go make this rip and hopefully it's a good one. something.
Go ahead and go. If you think it's fuel, go ahead and go.
All right, so we're gonna make a comp by.
Let him make the tree right. Okay, yeah, they said go ahead and go.
All right, you got it.
Let them get the tree right.
Let him get the tree right first?
Yeah, Ryan can go.
Okay, yeah.
Ryan can go as long as they call it.
Somebody needs to strip the beam on that side if they're not going to take the light.
No, just change it.
He needs to back out of it then.
I'll push you back. Don't trip it. You want me to
neutral?
don't pump it out on the ground?
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Now it's ready.
All right, you got it. Okay, well, since we had a comp by, I just kind of made a quick 60-foot pass to get a feel for the track at the moment. So the 60-foot still felt pretty good. So we will now see what happens next. So I believe it's Blaine, Beater Bomb, and I. So Blaine Hill, really pretty 3rd gen Camaro. And Joey Heichel Beater Bomb with the nitromethane, and me over here on the compressed air. But now we have plenty of air to finish off strong as needed. Ooh, okay, better tune, better singing tune, better voicing tune. So, all right, well, I'm gonna wait for my ride. Come on, Easy E, and then yeah, I'll go get this thing cooled back down. So, they have 176 cars here. A lot of them double entered. So it's taken a minute to get through all the rounds. Woo! Good turnout. All right. Back to the pit. Good, yeah, go. Oh, sorry, it's in park, my bad. There we go. Okay, we're rolling up for making our buy run. We got the buy and the semi. So we didn't get the call. So we are actually rushing up there really fast because Blaine and Joey just made their bypass, and based on the sound, that's what how we knew we were supposed to be up there. So we are going as fast as we can. So this is gonna be a little rush. But all good. All good. Amber ran up there to tell him, hey, we're coming. We're ready. Just didn't know. Sorry. Who won? Joey got it? All right, we made our buy run. It sounded like Blaine and Joey were spinning quite a bit on their run. Mine sounds like it may have a miss. So we're gonna do plugs when we get back. We haven't done plugs in 2 weekends. So we're gonna do that for the final, and then review the tune, and then make sure that we're in good shape to get down, and maybe make some other changes at it. So I got some ideas. So
Ready to go?
yes, sir. So I think with the way the track is going away on the big end, we should probably move some weight around. So I think that's what we're gonna look at doing on this. All right, so it's gonna be me and Joey Heichel in the finals again. We've done it many times out here at this facility, and here we are doing it again. We go back and forth out here quite a bit, so no matter what, it's gonna be a good race today. The best run for today, for the conditions we're in, we're separated by 300s, him being the faster one at this moment. Last night we went much quicker than he has for the weekend, but today's a different track. It's a different situation, different scenario. Can't let that get in our heads that we have the faster pass here. So we need to adjust for the surface. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, pushing up for the finals with Mr. Beater Bomb on the nitromethane. Him and Blaine had a pretty good drag race from the sounds of it, but he nudged, he got out early on Blaine, it sounds like, or mid-range, mid-track, and Blaine wasn't able to reel him back in. So it sounded like they're both having a pretty good pedal fest out there. We completely broke traction about the 330 mark as well. So we haven't, tonight is actually a pour your own puddle and water, like you can have either or. And we've just been doing water because sometimes we have accidents with the prep and we slosh the side of the car or the wheels or something and just makes a mess. And normally water is pretty good, but we are also getting up on the hits on the tires, and when you get on a questionable track, the Mickeys will stop biting us hard down track. So we're going to do a little glue on the burnout to help hopefully bring in some down track traction. So hopefully we can make it down the back half without having to pedal. So if it's in range that the traction control can grab it, then we're good. But if it's not, then we're going to have to pedal, and that'll probably cost us the race. So, because with as bad as it is, I don't think it'll want to recover very well on the pedal. So, all right. Anyways, I don't know what lane we got. I'll point you accordingly when we get the information. Joey won the coin flip. Yeah! good solid run right there. Felt really good. Little pedal on the tires, but it got the job done. Track conditions are super tricky right now with the dew. So, but looks like we got the right calls done and made a pretty good pass. I wouldn't be surprised if that was our slowest 60 foot of the weekend, just because of how much it wadded and paddled the tire early. But that was a risk I was willing to take if we could get the down track traction using a little bit of prep. So busted that little trick out last second there, but it's in the rules. So yes. All right, talk to Joey. We're pushing back now. So we actually just looked at our slips. He went a 60 on the tree. I went a 62. He went a 121.9, 60 foot. I went a 121.3. And then by the 330, we had about a 10th on him. And I think he had already lost the tire there and was starting to fall back. So that was our slowest 60 foot of the weekend. But it to be able to make the whole trip is what we're going for. So mission accomplished, and that'll seal the deal. 3 weekends in a row. Man, it's been a while since I've been able to do that. So record's 9. Been able to win 9 events in a row. So we'll just see if we can keep on keeping on. You know what I mean? Sorry, guys. Oh man. Okay, well, I don't even know if we get to go. I don't think there's a winter circle or not. We'll just push up off to the side and inquire. Pictures to follow, as Logan would say, but poor little Tykester, his allergies got to him so dang bad this weekend that he actually missed every one of my runs today. We started pretty late. I think we made first round around 8:30, 9 o'clock, and he, after having all his allergy issues, he was knocked out. I don't know. I'm gonna pull up here to the side. But yeah, he unfortunately missed every one of our runs. But I hope he starts feeling a little better. Yes, sir. That way? Yeah. Okay. All right, I am now being directed. Okay, we're heading to the sign.